morning. Good morning. Yes, it is morning. Just 10 to 12. Oh, what's wrong with my head? Oh, it is Sunday, 12th of June. Hey. I've been speaking to my daughter and she's like, oh, she goes, I love your dress. You've got your dress on again. And she's started laughing because I've got her propped up on the table by the biscuit tin. And she said to me, she said, oh, you look really royal today. I've got my picture, my dress, my mug. I should have it on this side really, shouldn't I? My mug and my granny squares in front of me with the tablecloth on top of the tablecloth. So, well, my maths yesterday was obviously not my best skill. I'd written everything down but added it up incorrectly. I'd do less squares than what I thought I was going to do. But I'll sit on that couch. I'm sorry if you can hear the microwave. We're reheating the Chinese from last night for our lunch because I didn't have it. What did I have? Spring roll and something else. But I'm digressing. Oh, keep focus, Karen. So I've done my squares and as far as that, the other ones that I need to do, the other 11, that's right, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I need to do 9 for some reason. I don't know why. So I went to get my navy, which should have been Starcraft Midnight. Got that. And it's French Navy. So cross, so cross. So I phoned my daughter and I said to her, stop, you didn't by any chance when we were making all those crowns and decorations and things the other week, pop a ball in your bag, did you? Like we've got the wrong ball each. And she was like, no, because I'm pretty sure. So she's gone and checked. No, she hasn't. So I don't know whether Hobbycraft, whether they stock Starcraft. I could just pop in and get a ball. So I think I'm just going to do the cushion now. That's what I started off with. Don't get carried away, Karen. Do the cushion. So we'll wait to see. Oh, and ta-da! That was yesterday, so I did them all. This is working out so much better for me. So today, am I doing 15 squats at a time? No, I am doing 16. And proof? Yeah. And I've written squats down because if I ever find this in the future, I need to remember what that is. So I'm going to go and have my leftover Chinese. I'll speak to you later. Right, bye. You two doing on the couch? Hey, Barney? You're watching your dad. Here they go, here they go, here they go, here they go, here they go. How about you, Barney? You going to stay there? You going to go? Hey? What have you been doing? Hey? What have you been doing? Oh, you're the soft and silent one, aren't you? Hey? Yeah. Slightly mush. Oh. I've just hoovered and done the couch. Is it to your liking? Oh, Mr. Barney? Yeah. You're the gentle giant, aren't you? You a good boy? Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Your mummy love you. You're ready for a Sunday. Oh, am I recording? Am I recording? I was just whittering on then. Yeah, let's put glass on. I can see what I'm doing. Whittering on then, and it wasn't recording. I promised to come on and show you my ladder. Well, you can't really see it. It's kind of there. I'll go through some shawls. I just need to dig out like some patterns. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do that in the week. I'll lay them out with the patterns and then I can tell you how many, the quantity of yarn, the correct quantity of yarn. That's what I was going to tell you. And I found this just, yeah, going off piste. This is my Hitchhiker's shawl. It's a one skein shawl. So I'll include that. And I've been fiddling about trying to find a project that I'd put to one side, and I don't know why I have. So I thought I'd go through that and get my head straight. I've got my little crochet cushion that I'm hoping to get the yarn for this week, and then I can get that finished, my little granny square cushion. I have this, which this is my tube sock, which I must admit I've not worked on since, well, last week when I only did a few rows when I was out with my daughter. I think I'm bored. I think that's what it is. I want to go through the process of knitting a tube, and I think I've chosen the wrong yarn. Well, that looks really nice on there. In the sense of, I should have done a striped, a self-striping yarn, which would have just made the whole process a lot easier. I think seem to go quite quicker, because when I knit striped socks, I can never wait to get onto the next stripe. So that's where I was with my daughter. That's where I was with my daughter, and I've not. Can you see that? Yeah, and I've not picked it up since. So maybe I just need to put it on the kitchen top and do a few rows a day. If I did 10, that'd be 70, wouldn't it? So that's like half a sock. And I'm knitting this in the Rico design. So that's that. So I need to crack on with those really. Then, I got this out this morning. So I was having a cup of tea on the bed and watching a couple of podcasts. Who did I watch? I watched Dawn. That's my Sunday morning treat. Of Dawn's Days, and I watched Alex, of course, and I started to watch, oh my word, the two guys from, is it Needles and Pins? But it was like a 2-hour episode, so I didn't sit there and watch all that. But what I did do was I picked up, there's some shawls coming that I would really like to do. So I thought, right, I knew that I definitely had 2 on my needles. And I've knitted this before. This is Hokey Locatelli's Pure Joy shawl. I'm sure most of you will have seen that. Right, let me just stop the camera because I didn't think this through. I am knitting this to go with a dress that I've got. Hark at me, knitting to match my wardrobe. Bear with me. Just like that, I'm back. So I bought this dress. It's a M&S special, and I bought this for my birthday. So it's got like a little, I don't know, gathered neck. So it comes in at the waist and then goes straight down. And it's a khaki or an olive. Not olive, that's a better. See, I'd be useless naming anything because I give them such terrible names. So bought that for my birthday, but I could do with just something perhaps over my shoulders. So I started a shawl. Right, so I've just hung that up there. So hence my colour choice for my Pure Joy. And that was going to be the main colour, with the off-white being the second. And I didn't realise how difficult it would be to find an off-white. I went to Black Sheep Walls, my favourite yarny shop that sells predominantly, well, it sells all commercial yarn. So I had a skein of this in my, 2 skeins in my stash. This has since been discontinued, I think. I'll just need to check my, so it's Titus, which is a 4-ply, and I think that's what it's called. It's 70% British wool and 30% UK alpaca. So it's a British yarn, and that's what it's, can you see that there? Hopefully. I think I started it, I was doing really well. I think I'd knitted it mostly in a week, just was monogamous. And then I went wrong. I think I was watching something on the TV, and I was like, I don't know if you sometimes get in a mood with your knitting. I put it to one side. It was too late for me to sit there and fathom out what I've done. So I got out this morning. I don't know why I was in the mood with it. It was dead easy. I'd just done one row too many. So I've sorted it. So I'm on So it's a crescent shaped shawl. I think that's correct. Where is it? It's all tangled up. So I need to make myself a shawl project bag. So there it is. Yeah, that's the right side. So I think it's going to go lovely with that. So I'm on my last wedge, I think, because I don't know if I'm going to break into that or not. I think it says 2 skeins, 200 grams skeins. I might even, who knows, do another wedge on it before I go on to the white. And the white is the Bo Peep Luxury Baby, and that's Falkland wool. Let me just see. It's called Tooth Fairy. I was trying to see. Right, 52% Falkland wool and 48% nylon. So that's what I'm using as my contrast. So I'm really pleased with that. So I just need to get that off my needles, clear the decks. So now I've sorted that out. Perhaps I'll just, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up because I haven't, apart from that sock, I haven't got anything else that's knitted, says she, and she's about to pick up a third project bag. I can get that off quite quickly. So that's that one. And then I had started this and then I've put it down and I don't know why. I think I was baby knitting. There's a pattern in here. It's not like me to be so disorganised with my projects. Oh. So I'm doing making the slip stitch party shawl by Isabel Kramer, and this, I think what I've decided is I want to make something, not necessarily for practical purposes, but just because I love it, that it gives me that feeling of, oh, I really want to make it. So this was one of those moments, and it had come up in my Instagram feed and I'd seen it a couple of times. I thought, right, if I've got the yarn in my stash because I really like the colours, that's what drew me to it, then I'm going to have a go at it. So I think I have shown it on a podcast. Oh, so that's, yeah. So again, it's a crescent shaped shawl. Is it a crescent shaped shawl? Let me have a look. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to show you this. No, it isn't a crescent shaped shawl. It is a triangular shawl. I'm not very good on geometry, so we knew what maths was like yesterday. Couldn't even add up properly, so I'm not going to go there. So let's have a look and see what I've done. Oh, I'll take the glasses off. Can't see my bag. Right. So I don't think I've got much further than when I showed you on the podcast. Oh, I might have shown you that I'd got to that part. I'd got to that marker. So this is what I've made so far. And it's beautiful. I really like that stitch definition. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there was a little bit of a discrepancy on my side, and this is my inexperience showing, I think, that, right, it's the yarn that it suggests states heavy fingering to light DK weight yarn, and it tells you approximately what the colours you would need. So I've just taken it, right, okay. Is that like a worsted? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but the yarn that I had was DK and was a merino. So I thought, right, what's the worst can happen? It might be a bit of a firmer fabric, but that, looking at that does actually look a lot thicker than a 4-ply. And with any shawls you can knit whatever weight you would like, regardless of what the pattern says, but obviously that will have an effect on the drape of the shawl, I think. So that's my reasoning, because I want to use this yarn. So let me just get the colours out. I'm finding all my pens now in my bags. So I think those two are the first two colours. Then what does it? Then I think it goes. Oh, it goes into a cream and a gold, and then there's a blue. So I wasn't sure on which blue to go for. I'll be really chuffed if I can hold all these in my hand. And it does actually require a dark grey. Right, let's have a look. So it'd be one of those blues. So I think they are, let me just stand up a minute. I think they are a fairly good match compared to those colours. You know what? It's my knitting and I do what I want. I'm not hurting anybody. I was about to say unless I threw them, but I'd have to, yeah, really throw that hard, wouldn't I, to hurt somebody. So that's where I am with that. And I know that my lovely friend Ruth and my lovely friend Fernanda are going to be hosting the Across the Pond Cal from the 1st of July. So I think I might be able to enter that if I haven't made any more progress. So yes, so let's just get the Pure Joy shawl out the way and the Granny Square cushion, get those sort of knocked off this week, and then when Fred comes this week, which I think is going to be Thursday, I need to measure him because his birthday is in July and I want to make him something. I've got a hankering for a cable jacket. I was supposed to do it last year and I didn't, so it's definitely going to be cast on, and I need to do some planning, because while I do enjoy knitting for them, I also want to knit for myself or gift knit. That's predominantly what I do, is I gift knit, just give everything away. I'll need to have a few more plans. So I'm looking for a sock, and I'm entering Dear Designs Sock of the Year Cal. I'll need to just check these hashtags, so don't take any notice of me today. Once I come back, I'll have the proper hashtags. And Amanda from Mousy Makes is hosting a Cal to promote Ukrainian pattern designers. And I found this sock, which I really, really like. And let me just check. Etsy store. Right, and I think this is the lady. D19 Eco-Friendly Life. That's at the bottom. I'm presuming that's what the lady's called, but I will just have to go and double check that. So 2.25. Yeah, Vicky, the lady's called. So I need to choose my sock yarn. So I'll do that over the next couple of days. I have this pattern as well. So I've bought these patterns, yes. So these are two Ukrainian designers. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Really lovely. And then I've mentioned that I wanted to join in with the Crazy Sock Lady. So I found this Rhinebeck Calling socks. So I quite fancy having a go at those. And I've also found Sock Camp Picnic. So I thought they were quite sweet as well. So there's some ideas for my sock patterns. And then I need to pick a couple of shawls. I've got one in mind. I quite fancy having a go at crochet shawl. So if you have any ideas any patterns you've seen or that you've made for crochet, leave the details below, and I will have a look at those, because now I can crochet. So tomorrow I'll definitely come back and I'll do the shawls. Yeah, I'll do that. So I think I'm going to leave it here now, because I can already see that it's about 16 minutes long, and I've got a little bit that I've been editing. And it's 3:20, my lovelies. So it is Sunday. My husband was just, I was like frantically looking for my project bag. I think he wants some company, so I think we might. Yeah, it's very windy. It looks like it's going to rain. Looks like it's going to rain. So I think we might treat ourselves to a film, sit on the couch. And I've got the perfect project. It's just garter stitch, so might even be able to watch the TV and knit at the same time. I'll see you later. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.